second semifinal match coming up here. And we've got the Barrington Broncos taking on the undefeated Wheaton Warrenville South Tigers. And you saw both of these teams yesterday, Kyle. And what do you think about both of them? What's your take?
Hey, you know, the thing is with Wheaton Warrenville South, they're a very dominant team. They know where they are on the court at all times. They know their placements. They know their assignments. And Barrington just has to be very careful, because if they make mistakes, Wheaton Warrenville will just absolutely take control of this game, and then there will be no way of going back. The fact that Wheaton Warrenville has so much, I guess, confidence coming into this tournament, being undefeated, and they work so well together, Barrington just has to watch out. They do.
Absolutely, and I mean they have to make sure not to fall behind too far early as well. I mean, yesterday Wheaton Warrenville South winning their match in straight sets, 25-15, 25-11. So I mean that just shows just how dominant they were yesterday. Barrington playing 3 close sets yesterday, winning in extra time in the third set. So they played in a lot closer of a game than.
Yeah, that Barrington Lake Park game was a lot closer than Barrington would have liked. The fact that they led a team that was obviously not as good as them, but you know, the fact that Lake Park played up to the caliber of Barrington, they really did, and it stunned Barrington from the beginning, but they came back and they really put it away in those last 2 sets. They knew what the mistakes that they had made in the first set, and they knew what they needed to do.
And that's what you have to do at a time like this too. Sometimes you just have to go out, play fundamentally sound, and that's how you win games at this time of year. And we are just about ready to go out here. We're at Hoffman Estates High School, where we have been yesterday and today. Got volleyball all day yesterday, all day today here on SportsTownChicago.com. Tigers and the Broncos in their huddles, just about ready to get underway here.
And while we got this quick timeout, if you want to do what Brad and I are doing, check out the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, 2 campuses, 1 in Lombard, 1 in Chicago. BeOnAir.com is the website to check out all the goodness that goes on there. It's 11.5-month school, TV, radio, behind the scenes, on the scenes, around the scenes, anything you want to do.
They do it all.
Yep, it's possible. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting at BeOnAir.com. That's BeOnair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
And good crowd here today too. Barrington has a very loud student section down there in the lower level. We're up in the balcony right now. Wheaton Warrenville South, very good crowd as well. And the Tigers will have the serve first, and serving for them will be Nick Smith. He gets it up, going up for the kill. Nice return by Smith, able to keep it alive, sending it over. Smith again. Broncos send it right back, going up for the big kill, dug out by the libero, Austin Zarnecki, going up for the kill, almost diving into the stands, keeping it alive. Tommy Leonard, and there is the kill. Barrington gets the point right there. They are up 1-0 on the Tigers early, and the crowd is loving it.
Well, definitely unexpected. Barrington keeps it alive, and then Wheaton Warrenville South makes the mistake and sends it out of the back of the court.
Zarnecki serves it over. Tigers sending it right back. Tigers setting it up. We've got a whistle. That's going to be an illegal hit on the Tigers, and Barrington up 2-0, and that's what they had to do. I mean, you have to get out to a fast start when you're playing a team of the Tigers' caliber, and they're doing that so far today.
No, absolutely. You got to get out to a quick lead.
Going up for the kill, tipped at the net, saved, and returned. There it is. Broncos, Tommy Leonard.
Let it be noted, Tommy Leonard hurt his ankle yesterday in the initial set against Lake Park, but he's able to return today.
So playing on one bad ankle, there's diving save again, and now we've got a whistle. That's going to be a double hit on the Broncos. So Tigers get their first point of the day on on the penalty, 3-1. Serving for them will be Matt Calloway. Diving, going up for the kill, tipped at the net. Setting up, going up for the kill. Jeske gets it over, able to save it though, and going out of bounds. Off the hands of a Bronco. 3-2 now.
Just a little bit of miscommunication between the Broncos right there. Having some trouble with figuring out their assignments.
Yeah, setting it up. This is a liberal getting it over. Tigers going up for the kill, able to save it. That one way up in the air. Getting it over, going up for the kill, tipped at the net, saved. Leonard able to keep it alive as well. For the Broncos, getting it over. Went up for the kill. Again, digging it out. Block at the net and into the net. Another point for Barrington. They're up 4-2 early on here.
A good job on pushing it through that double block. Wheaton Warrenville South had a little bit trouble getting close to the net to secure it. Drops right down at their toes. Give the point to Barrington.
And Sarkar with the serve. Hits the top of the net. Goes over though. Went up for the kill. Self-preservation there, and it goes out of bounds. That's the South gets the point there, 4-3. Serving now is Bruzek. Going up at the net for the set, blocked. Right back into the Broncos side. Going up for the kill, digging it out. Up for the kill, digging it out again. Back into the Tigers' court. Almost going into the stands. Able to save it though. Sending it back. Leonard going up for the tap. Sent right back. Zarnecki sets it up. Going. There it is. Tigers get the point there. With the kill, we're all tied up at 4. Tigers showing their talent now. All tied up at 4. Leonard going for the kill. Diving save into his own bench. Now back over. Great job by the Tigers there. Going up, blocked at the net. Sent right back. And Barrington will get the point.
And Leonard able to get it over the top, and nobody on the backside for Wheaton Warrenville South to recover. Able to get the kill over the top for Leonard.
And Barrington with the serve. And the lead 5-4. Serving is Charlie Kingwell. Getting it over. Setting up a little decoy. Going up. Big kill attempt. Set back but out of bounds. Thomas Jeske with the big kill. And now he'll be serving. All tied up at 5.
Well, that's the only unfortunate thing when you're able to get down and dig. You have no control with the aim if you're just flipping the hands down there. And we're going to have a rotation error on Barrington before the serve. That's why the point goes to Wheaton Warrenville South.
So they have a 6-5 lead now, and Jeske had a very powerful serve on that one too. One of the more powerful serves we've seen today. There's another one, but just a little bit wild, sending it out of bounds. And if you're Wheaton Warrenville South, that's the one thing you really don't want to do. You can't be giving Barrington points because they've shown that they've been able to hang in it so far early on. You don't want to be giving them easy points like that. Now Leonard serving for the Broncos. Setting up, going up for the kill. There it is. For the Tigers, Nick Smith getting the kill. Senior hitter giving his team a 1-point lead. Eastman now with the serve for the Tigers. Getting over, setting up a little decoy. And it's going to be wide, out of bounds. Another point for the Tigers. Hochstein couldn't keep it in.
Tried to go around the double block along that left-hand side. Just sends it right off the side of his hand and out of play.
Serving again, Eastman getting it over, double block at the net. Broncos able to control it though, a little miscommunication, able to get it over though. And that's going to be point for the Broncos.
They're going to have a lift called on the Tigers right there. You know, trying to jump at it, wasn't able to get it cleanly. Had to kind of reach back. If you notice, if you reach back behind your head, you know, they're going to get called for a lift for that.
So 8-7 game now. Little decoy tap. Looks like it was going out of bounds. Broncos save it though anyway. And they're not going to be able to get to this one. Sent out of bounds. Hochstein couldn't keep it under control. Now 9-7 Tigers on top. They're going on a little bit of a run now. Broncos have to be careful here not to let them get too far out in front. Jump serve goes just over the net. Over the top. Able to get it over are the Broncos. Back, setting it up. Little tap. Controlled. Set up going up for the kill. Kingwell.
And going to get called on the lift again. Now this is very uncharacteristic of the Tigers to be called for this many mistakes, but I guess when you're playing somebody that's just as fast, if not just as good as you're going to make mistakes eventually.
9-8 the score. Little set over the net. Tipped at the net, out of bounds. Point Tigers, 10-8 now the score.
Good job of recognizing that the block was coming at him. Instead of powering through it, he just tips it off the side of the arm and gets the tool kill. Good job.
And Nick Smith now with the serve for the Tigers. Setting up, going up, there's the kill. Charlie Spry. Big kill for the Broncos. Keep them in at 10-9.
Man, as long as you can keep it within a 1-point lead, you're going to be all right, because 1 point is nothing. That's a matter of 15 seconds.
Absolutely.
And you can make that up.
Yeah, leads can change so fast in volleyball. 1 point lead is nothing. Kill attempt. Set up. Trying to tap it over, overhand. Going up for the kill. Dug out by Hochstein. And Hochstein going for the kill into the net, though. Point Tigers. They're up by 2 now, 11-9.
Well, it's one thing with the 10-foot, going for that 10-foot kill. You have to be so pinpoint on the set in order to time it perfectly, and they weren't right there.
Serve up by Callaway. Going up, Leonard. Taps it over now. Big kill. Set back long. Jeske with the kill for the Tigers. And now all of a sudden they are up 3, 12-9.
Yeah, this is the changing of the tides. This could be the string that Warrenville needs to get out and run.
Set up by Zarnecki, going up for the kill. Nice save. Running back towards the wall, able to save it with the bump, getting it over. Now going up for the kill for the Broncos. Tipping it right back are the Tigers. A little miscommunication. Zarnecki able to bump it over the net though anyway. Sent back, double block at the net. There is the point for the Broncos right there. 12-10 now the score.
And one little shift. You need something. The rotation, they're going to bring in a serve specialist here, but the fact is, if you can catch Wheaton Warrenville South out of position, you might be able to get something going here.
And Sarkar hits the top of the net, gets it over though. As the kill set up in the air, sent right back at the net. We've got a whistle. I think they're going to call that. They're going to call that a net violation. Yep. Another point for the Broncos. Back to a 1 point game, 12-11.
It can't be running into the net. It's the one thing you can't do here.
Sarkar gets the serve over cleanly this time. Going up for the kill. Jeske. Zarnecki able to dig it out though. Sent right back. Zarnecki able to get it again up at the net, and I think they're going to. Got a whistle.
They're going to call 4 hits on Barrington. That initial set over didn't clear. It hit the net first. And dropped back down on Barrington's side before they could clear it.
13-11. Tigers now on top. Left-handed serve up in the air. Leonard going for the kill and somehow able to save it. Wheaton Warrenville South sending it all the way back over. Little decoy setting it over the net that time. Going up for the kill, and there it is right there. Tim Zybert with the kill. 3 point lead again now for the Tigers, 14-11. Serving again is Bruzek. Dug out. And up. Kill into the net. Kevin Eyring. And we're going to have a timeout by Barrington. Wheaton Warrenville South going on a run. So they'll take the timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on SportsTownChicago.com.
You ever thought about being a volleyball broadcaster yourself? Play-by-play, color commentary, behind the scenes? Consider the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, a year-long program where you can become the next volleyball broadcaster. Go to beonair.com or call 630-916-1700.
In Illinois, more than 300,000 students compete in interscholastic programs taking place in classrooms, auditoriums, gymnasiums, city parks, and stadiums. Students with extracurricular activities tend to have higher grade point averages, better attendance, lower dropout rates, and fewer discipline problems. IHSA sponsors 35 programs that enrich the educational experience and shape the lives of young people in a positive way. Support the schools, teachers, coaches, sponsors, and students who take part in activities sponsored by the Illinois High School Association.
And we're back here on SportsTownChicago.com. Wheaton Warrenville South Tigers taking on the Barrington Broncos in this state semifinal volleyball matchup. Serving it over are the Tigers, setting up Leonard with the kill for the Broncos.
Great timeout right there. You know, yesterday we saw that teams were having a little bit of trouble, getting a point coming out of the timeout, but not today.
Yeah, Barrington able to do it right there, and that's just what they needed. Now a 3-point game. Kingwell serving now with the jump serve. Set up in the air. Going up for the kill. Zybert dug out nicely by Kingwell. Zarnecki bumps it over the net. Set up. Zybert taps it over. And it's going to be violation on Wheaton Warrenville South. 2 consecutive points now for the Broncos. 15-13 our score. Kingwell serving again. And we're going to get together and chat as a team for just a moment.
The R2 and the R1 are going to talk and confer about everything. And while we're taking this time out again, just want to remind everybody that if you want to do what Brad and I are doing, check out the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. It's a 11-and-a-half-month program in TV, radio, everything on the air, behind the scenes. You know the deal. Check out beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
And we're ready to get back to the action now. A little soft serve just over the front of the net. Going up for the big kill all the way. Tipped into the upper deck. Thomas Jeske with another kill.
Brad, if you talk about soft serve again, because I could go for some ice cream right now.
Now you got me thinking about it too. Thanks a lot. Jeske with the big serve. Look out, Leonard going up for the kill. Jeske able to save it from the back. Kill attempt blocked at the net. Broncos send it. That one goes into the antenna. Hochstein couldn't keep it in. And now the Tigers have 2 points of their own. They're back up to that 4-point lead.
One of the biggest problems Barrington had yesterday was what you just saw right there, getting sucked inside that 10-foot line and nobody on the backside to recover.
Zarnecki digs it out, but unable to keep it in. Hochstein couldn't save it from going into his own bench there. 18-13 now, Tigers on top and starting to show their dominance here.
Yeah, this is what they do. They get out to a lead and then they just continue to roll.
There's Jeske with the serve again. It's blocked at the net. And Barrington able to get the point to put an end to that run, 18-14.
Zybert went up for the double block. Was moving towards his right, and that's what it hit off. He's moving towards that right. The ball hit off his right arm, sent it out of bounds.
Leonard with the serve. Center of the court. Going up for the kill. Save, but that's going to be, would have been 3 hits anyway, but that last one was illegal. And Tigers with the point, 19-14.
Getting called for the lift, you're trying to do a set from the chest. It's kind of tough.
Pretty awkward position. You have to really get down low if you're going to do that.
Yeah, and in a situation like that, you're almost better off trying to go for a bump, but just such a quick reaction time that you really have no bearings on what you're going to do, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's just, it's so tough. It's just that athletic instinct again. You just feel like you have to go for it, and that's the easiest way you feel that you can hit it. And you just hope that you can get to it in time without having to lift it, but that time there, unable to do it. Serve up and over. There's the big kill. Hochstein again getting it for the Broncos, 19-15. They're staying alive in this one. It's not over quite yet.
No, it's never over until it's over completely, Brad. 4 points is a very surmountable comeback.
Now John Bach serving for the Broncos, gets it over. Up and over, nobody. Yeah, let's see what the officials...
Yeah, they're not going to give him the pancake underneath, and from here it looked like he got it, but that ball must have just barely touched the floor for them not to give it to him.
So Tigers get the point, 20-15. Serving now Alex Valdez, setting up Hochstein for the kill, able to save it though, and getting the point on the little set right just over the net. Dropping it in there is Peter Van Fossen.
And everybody sucked over towards that left side. Good recognition that he had that whole right side open, just pushes it over there. Smart play.
As serve up, set up in the air, going up for the kill, blocked, out of bounds. Nick Smith gets the kill for the Tigers, 21-16. 5-point lead, and they are 4 points away from taking this first set. Smith now serving off to the left side. Little decoy going up for the kill, partially blocked at the net. There's the big kill! Matt Calloway for the Tigers, sending it down with authority, 22-16. And Barrington is going to take a timeout. Time is of the essence for them. Again, we'll take it with them. We'll be right back. SportsTownChicago.com.
With football season finally around the corner.
That ain't true!
Yes, it is, and that's why you need the Sports Hump for your pigskin fix. Wednesdays from 10 to 1, Rick and Ian.
They like playing with each other.
Well, that may be true, but they will break down the thoughts of the brightest minds in the game.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
I don't know anything.
It's Division I football. It's a Big 12.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Show off any of our geniusness.
So tune in to the Sports Hump, Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com.
We're back here on SportsTownChicago.com. Wheaton, Warrenville South. Barrington in set one of their championship semifinal match. Tigers on top 22-16 in that first set. And they are looking to try and put this one away. Nick Smith will be serving, coming out of the timeout. Bumped up in the air, set up, going up for the kill. Blocked at the net, out of bounds though. And there is the kill for Charlie Spry of Barrington. Keeping it alive, 22-17. And now serving will be Zarnecki, getting it over, bumping it up. A little tap over, able to get to it is Barrington, going up for the kill, and they are able to keep it in. Kevin Eyring with the kill, 22-18. 2 points coming right out of the timeout.
Once
exactly
again,
what they needed.
Great timeout by Barrington.
There's that soft serve again. Sorry, Kyle. There's the kill. Self-preservation. Able to get it over, but it goes out of bounds. Tigers get the point there. They're now 2 away from taking this first set. 23-18.
Good job trying to get it over with that one-handed punch. Just not able to keep it in.
And Calloway with the serve. Dug out by Hochstein. Going up. Can't get it over the net, though. Sent back with the block, and it's 24-18 set point now for the Tigers. Calloway again with the serve, left side, set up, decoy, going up for the kill, kept alive, but out of bounds. Tigers can't put it away quite yet, 24-19. Barrington gets the point right there, and serving will be Ryan Sarkar to try and keep this first set alive for the Broncos. Serve go up, able to keep it from going into his own bench. Overhead bump back over, set up, going up for the kill, and they're gonna get it there. Another point for the Broncos, 24-20. Leonard was able to get it over with the kill attempt. Tigers had a few hits on it, but couldn't get it back. 24-20. Now going up for the kill. There it is. Jeske with the kill, and that'll end this first set. Tigers take it 25-20. And finally able to pull away there towards the end. They'll switch sides, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes with set number 2. Wheaton Warrenville South trying to advance to the state championship game. We'll be right back in just a couple minutes right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
This is Stephen Mielhausen, the host of the Fight Club Chicago. The Fight Club Chicago used to be on Monday and Friday, 1 to 5 p.m. Central Time. Not anymore. The Fight Club Chicago now will be on Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Central Time, as we bring you the best from the UFC, Bellator, Strikeforce, the world of boxing, and the world of professional wrestling. You'll get the premier interviews in all of combat sports. So tune in to the Fight Club Chicago Monday through Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. Central Time, right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Over here at JamsOnAir.com, we play anything and everything. You might hear, or how about this tasty track? We have them all. Well, maybe not that. JamsOnAir.com. Radio when you want it.
Hey, everybody, this is Dr. Pete, Regional Program Director for SportsTownChicago.com. And let me tell you, I did the Team Dow Wellness weight loss release program, and it was absolutely amazing. I lost almost 60 pounds and over 10 pant sizes. It is absolutely amazing. And how did I do this? A month on, month off. That's my favorite thing about the program, is you don't have to worry about doing this 6 months in a row. You do it for a month, you take a break, you maintain that weight throughout that next month, and then you jump right back on if you want to continue some more weight releasing, if that is what you're going for. Why would I recommend it? I mean, absolutely no reason not to do it. This is a nice, easy, efficient, and healthy way to lose weight for you and for everybody you know. And what it meant to me, well, it helped me be the person I want to be. A lot more confidence across the board. Make sure you check it out, the Team Down Wellness information. Check out for more information on SportsTownChicago.com. You ever thought about being a volleyball broadcaster yourself? Play-by-play, color commentary, behind the scenes? Consider the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, a year-long program where you can become the next volleyball broadcaster. Go to beonair.com or call 630-916-1700.
And we are right back here on SportsTownChicago.com, ready for set number 2 between the Wheaton Warrenville South Tigers and the Barrington Broncos. Wheaton Warrenville South won the first set 25-20, and they will be looking to move on to the state championship finals, where the winner of this one will take on the Glenbrook North Spartans. They advanced just a little bit earlier on this morning.
This game is for the title. You think about it, you get past this game, you're on to the state championship. So both teams, don't want to give a mile.
And serving will be Barrington. Hits the top of the net, goes over though, going up for the kill. Sending it right back. Kill attempt dug out by Smith, sending it back. Little tap goes into the antenna. Spry couldn't keep it in. So a point goes to the Tigers. And an early 1-0 lead for them. Callaway serving for the Tigers, sends it into the center of the court. Going up decoy, going up for the kill. There it is. Spry makes up for his mistakes earlier, getting the kill there.
Callaway on that back line thought he had enough room, but one thing is, you got to know where your placement is. You got to know where your lines are. You got to know how far you are away from those lines, and Callaway didn't.
Serving again. There's the ace. Oh, able to save it somehow. Still sending it out of bounds is Eastman. So the point does go to the Broncos, but somehow able to make the diving save of that as the serve went into the net and up into the air into no man's land. Still getting the point, though, are the Broncos. Going up for the kill. There is the big kill for Tim Zybert. Wheaton Warrenville South.
That's what you need on that backside. You need to get as much as you can right now. You need to get out, get early.
Yeah, left-handed serve by Bruzek. Oh, big kill, self-preservation. And it was Leonard with the kill for Barrington. And there was just nothing you could do about that one.
No, Leonard with authority right across the middle. Got a perfect set from his setter and slammed it down. Eastman just self-preserving.
Kingwell serving now. Set up by Eastman. Going up, there is the kill. Jeske, there is his name again. We've said it a lot so far today. He's got another kill right there, and now he'll be serving at that powerful serve. All tied up at 3. Big jump serve from the right side. There's going to be an ace right there. Trying to return it was Zarnecki. Couldn't do it. Jeske with the serve again, up 4-3. Now there it is. Set up in the air, going up for the kill. Hochstein blocked out of bounds, and they get that kill. Hochstein with the kill. 4-4 our score early on here in set number 2.
Well, the thing is, Brad, both teams know what they did mistake-wise in the first set, and neither team is going to make those same mistakes again.
There's Leonard with the serve. Bumped up by Eastman. Tapped over into no man's land. Diving save by the Broncos. Tapped right back over. Eastman able to get it. Setting it up, going up for the kill. There it is. Nick Smith with the big kill for the Tigers. 5-4.
Once again for Barrington, making what I said not to do is getting sucked in towards one side inside that 10-foot line. They did it again. They were sucked inside that right side, and that's what really hurt them on that kill shot.
Eastman with the serve over. Hochstein going for the kill. Blocked at the net. That one went into the net. Point for the Tigers. 6-4 lead now. We'll see if they try to go on a little bit of a run here now. Up by 2. Serve over. Going up for the kill. Saved. And wow! We had a whistle before the kill.
They called the lift on him. He had to go with the punch backwards, and it lifted on him. You could tell that hit off his forearm, and he kind of scooped it backwards, I guess you could say, as opposed to punching it or slapping it.
So back to a 1-point game, 6-5. Serve just over the net. Kill back over. Able to save it though, and now that one goes into the net. Tigers get the point. Back to a 2-point lead, 7-5.
Yeah, I mean, they can keep it close. They just need to not let Warrenville get out on a couple of runs here, because if they do, it's going to end up the same way it did last set.
Yeah, serve up and over. Going up for the kill. Tipped at the net. Tigers able to control it. Going up for the kill. There it is. Hey, able to save it is Zarnecki. Digging it out. And there's the kill for the Tigers. Second time's a charm for Matt Calloway. 8-5. We've got a 3-point lead now.
Starting off that point, good dig in the back row by the Broncos, but not able to do it again on the second try. Calloway with just a stellar kill, and then they give it right back with that service error into the net. But still the fact is, if they can maintain a 2-point lead and not give anything up to Barrington, they can allot themselves a little bit of those mistakes.
And Hochstein gives it right back to him, sends another service error, this one going out of bounds. Tried to place it into that back right corner. Just tried to get a little too technical there, sent it out. 9-6 now the score. Serve, there's the kill, dug out. Set up, going up for it is Zybert. Is he able to keep it in? No, he wasn't. Just a little long for Zybert. 9-7 now the score.
Good job by Holstein in that back line to know where his positioning was, to realize that, hey, that's going out.
Zarnecki with the serve. There's a little tap, and we've got a whistle. There's another lift right there on the Broncos this time.
Brad, this late in the game, that's the one thing that you're definitely not going to get away with. You better have your positionings correct, because you're going to get called for a lift every time if you do it.
So you got to be fundamentally sound out there. Hochstein bumps it back over. Zybert bumps it up. Set up, going up for the kill. Jeske, and they are going to get it right there, 11-7. And Barrington feeling they need a timeout right now to put an end to this rally. They're down by 4. We'll be right back here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey, this is Dr. Pete, SportsTownChicago.com, inviting you to check out the Team Dow Wellness Tip of the Week. Their weight release program helped me drop over 50 pounds and over 10 pant sizes. Visit our homepage of SportsTownChicago.com or theedgeonair.com to find out the Team Dow Wellness Tip of the Week.
SportsTownChicago.com is an internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
And we're back here on SportsTownChicago.com. State boys volleyball coverage here at Hoffman Estates High School, Wheaton, Warrenville South, taking on the Barrington Broncos. Tigers send it over. They are up by 4. Kill attempt dug out nicely by Callaway. Smith tries to tap it over. He does get it over. Set up going up for the kill. Eyring gets it over. There's Jeske going up for the kill. Able to return it, though, are the Broncos. Zybert going up for the kill, tipped at the net. Broncos regain control. And there's the kill attempt, just a little bit long by Spry. Tigers get the point.
And I just want to point out the almost hazardous play of Wheaton Warrenville South picking up that one outside of the line, but it was just too close to call.
Dug out nicely by Smith there. Kill attempt. There's sent right back, set up by Zarnecki. Up little decoy, little tap over, and there it's going to be, saved. Now blocked at the net. That's going to be a point for the Broncos. Smith tried to kill it from the 10-foot line. Blocked at the net, though, by Leonard. 12-8 now our score. Tigers still have the 4-point lead. Serving for the Broncos, Sarkar. Set up Jeske going for the kill, dug out by Zarnecki. Set up Leonard going for the kill. Bumped up by Zybert. And he tries to kill it, but it goes into the net. There's 2 points in a row for Barrington now. 12-9 our score there. See if they can keep the momentum going. Sarkar again with the serve. Bumped up. There's the kill for Thomas Jeske. Another one for him.
Yeah, you give him that space and really don't put anybody in front of him. Jeske's a tall boy. He's going to slam it down in your face.
Bruzek with the left-handed serve. Leonard going up, getting the kill right there. Smith couldn't dig it out from the back line. 13-10.
Trading kills right now is are Jeske and Leonard, the big boys on the court right now. You let these boys get out and run, this could be very hazardous.
Serve up and out of bounds. There's a service error. That's, again, what you can't do. Just giving the Tigers easy points. They're up by 4 now, 14-10. Now Jeske will be serving with that powerful jump serve of his. And that's going to be an ace right there. Kingwell tried to dig it out. Couldn't control it. 15-10. Tigers now on top by 5. Jeske with the serve again from the right side. Up serve. This time dug out by Zarnecki. Decoy. Kill attempt out of bounds. Tigers with another point. 16-10.
This is what they do. I'm telling you, Brad, that you give them an inch, they take a mile. And right now they're looking for a country mile.
They're doing, I'm just going to say they're doing that and more right now. Up by 6. Jeske trying to keep the run going. And that one off one of the basketball hoops up there. Zarnecki dug it out. That one is sent long. Out of bounds by Spry. 17-10. Barrington's going to take a timeout. We'll have that 17-10 score. We'll see what happens when we come back right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
SportsTownChicago.com brings you the inside information and winning strategies from the top coaches in the state of Illinois for high school sports in their web video series, The Coach's Corner. Hear about how the coaches and players of the elite teams in the state practice in the offseason, stories that inspire them to achieve, pregame rituals, superstitions, and much more. Find out how the best of the best are the best with the Sportstown Chicago Coach's Corner. Only on SportsTownChicago.com in a league of our own.
Now, Peter. Butt scratcher. Peter, now. Butt scratcher. Now. Butt scratcher.
SportsTownChicago.com doing the dirty work so you don't have to.
And we're back on SportsTownChicago.com.
I know this song brings back memories, Brad.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be another ace for Jeske right there now. Coming out of the timeout. Now they're on top, 18-10.
Brad, I just have a sneaky suspicion that the 17-10 isn't going to live today.
I think you might be right on that one. 18-10 now. We're scoring. Jeske dug out there. They'll tap over. Barrington getting the point there. Taylor Gans are able to tap it over the net right there. 18-11.
And Jeske coming from that back line was kind of shuffling his feet backwards and had to move forward. Couldn't get there in time.
And Leonard gets the serve over. That's going to be an ace right there. Off the arms of Smith. 18-12. There's 2 points for the Broncos right there. Trying to stay alive in this one. Leonard with the serve. Smith controls it this time. Jeske going for the kill. Dug out, sent right back. Jeske setting it up, going for the kill. Blocked by Leonard. Point goes to the Broncos, 18-13.
And Nussbaum sent it right into the double block. You've got two monsters right there in the middle, and you ain't getting through them.
And Leonard with the serve over, bumped up by Smith, set up. Zybert going for the kill. Sent right back by the Broncos. This time Smith going for the kill, sending it into the net. Able to save it though. Jeske. Now Smith going up for the kill, right through the double block. Able to control it though, up at the net. Got a whistle. And it's going to be a net violation on Barrington. 19-13 now, Tigers back to a 6-point lead. Trying to advance to the state title game versus the Glenbrook North Spartans. They won the first set, trying to take the second one as well. Mistiming the jump right there is Peter Van Fossen. Trying to tap it over the net, mistimed his jump. 20-13 now the score. 5 points away from that state championship game are the Tigers. Eastman with the serve. Sending it up, kill, dug out, self-preservation by Bruzek. Sending it back over, going up for the kill. Hochstein dug out by Eastman. Smith sending it right back over. Jeske bumping it up, going up. Smith going for the kill, and this one's going to be into the stands, out of bounds. 21-13 Tigers.
And Barrington's able to recover on the backside. They're just not able to get it cleanly. The fact is that they're getting caught out of position just ever so slightly. It's why these balls are flying all over the place. No control.
It's 4 points away now. Eastman with the serve from the center of the court. Bumped up by Kingwell. Going up for the kill. There it is. Hochstein with the kill. 21-14.
Yeah, still just trying to make it respectable right now. You're only down by 7. You still got a couple more to go. You need to put a run on here. You need to get yourself within 3 or 4 points. You can't be trading 1-for-1s.
And Bach with the serve. Bumped up by Eastman. Set up. Smith going for the kill. And able to send it back with the underhand fist. 21-15. Broncos. The fans starting to make some noise here now. Do they have a run left in them?
I think so.
There's a soft serve off to the right side. Bumped up. A little tap over the net. Broncos able to control it. Going up for the kill. dug out. And Smith with the kill for the Tigers. 22-15. There's 3 points away now.
You know, you always like to see an upset, but the way Wheaton Warrenville plays, if you give them mistakes, you know, they're going to run, and that's what they're doing right now.
Valdez with the serve for the Tigers. Dug out by Zarnecki. Kill dug out. Smith trying for the kill. Tipped at the net, out of bounds. 23-15.
Smith, a good job over there on that. Yeah, they're chanting a little early. You know,
never want to do it. Don't want to jinx it as a fan. Valdez with the serve. Bumped up by Zarnecki. And there is.
That's what happens right there. Your team gets called for an over-the-net violation, all because you started chanting a little too early. It reminds me of the Matt Hasselbeck incident in the playoffs. We want the ball and we're going to score. Keep your mouth shut until the fat lady is sung.
Served up by Hochstein. Jeske going for the kill. Dug out by Zarnecki. Hochstein trying to send it over. And
going to get
another one right there.
Look at that. It's a 2-point swing. All in a matter of 30 seconds. Smith runs into the net.
23-17. Hochstein with the high arcing serve up over the net. Going up for the kill. There it is. Matt Calloway for the Tigers. And it is match point. 24-17.
Match point, and on your way to a state championship game. Here it is.
Smith with the serve. Set up by Hochstein. Going up for the kill, and it's not over quite yet. There's the kill for Peter Von Fossen. 24-18.
Never count anybody out, Brad. You know, just because you're 1 point away doesn't mean Barrington can't go on a run. They went on a few of them yesterday.
And Zarnecki will be serving. He gets it over. Jeske with the kill.
Wow.
And this one is all over. Wheaton Warrenville South advancing to the state title game in straight sets, 25-20 and 25-18. And they will be taking on the Glenbrook North Spartans a little bit later on this afternoon.
Yeah, you know, just give credit to Warrenville. They did what they wanted to do. They came in and dominated all around, limited their mistakes, and caused Barrington to make mistakes. That's the big thing that caused Barrington to lose today. And, you know, what caused them to go to 3 sets against Lake Park yesterday? The fact that they cannot limit their mistakes, and they have trouble coming from behind. If you're trying to come from behind every set, it's going to be it's a lot harder than people think. It
Absolutely.
Really is.
And even harder at this level of play
Absolutely.
In the state tournament when you're facing the best of the best. If you find yourself down, it's that much tougher to come back. And Barrington unable to do it today. They were able to do it yesterday. Couldn't get it done today against the Tigers.
And running into a buzzsaw of an undefeated team, Wheaton Warrenville South moves to an astounding 40-0. And Brad, I'm going to look in the book real quick, but I believe that this is not the only time that Wheaton Warrenville South has ever gone undefeated in a season and made a championship run. So I'm going to go ahead.
Take a look here. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try and find that sheet real quick.
If we can find him in here.
Let's see. Back here in 2004, Warrenville South went 41-0, and then in 2001 they went 38-0 to win the state championship.
So they will be trying to match that record later on today. They're 40-0 right now. They will be trying to go 41-0 and trying to win that state championship, but they are going to have a tough matchup against the Glenbrook North Spartans. Now, these two teams did play each other already this year a couple of times. Obviously, Wheaton Warrenville South coming out on top, but the Spartans were one of only 2 teams that were able to take Wheaton Warrenville South to 3 sets this year.
Yeah, they took them to 3 sets, and you know they lost. So I mean, you know what can you ask for? You were going up against a good team, you know, very tough, and the fact is that you took them to 3 sets, and now you know what you have to do against them.
And just remember, it is tough for a team to beat the same team 3 times in 1 year. Very tough to do that.
It definitely is. You know, you can't. If you're Warrenville, you can't expect to just come in and be like last time. I'm sure Glenbrook North has spent a little time going over scouting reports in hopes that they would find him and see him again in the state championship. But, just be prepared for a slobber knocker, I guess you could say. You got the Battle of the Titans, an undefeated team and a team who's, coming off 2 big wins here in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's kind of the matchup. You have to imagine Glenbrook North was hoping for that matchup. They want to avenge that loss from earlier this season. Wheaton Warrenville South advancing all the way to that state title game, and they will get that matchup. They will try and avenge that. I think we're going to have a little bit of a break now. I think the next matchup for us will be the third place game, and I think that starts at 3 o'clock. If we want to,
yeah, I will double check that. The third place game, it starts at 4 o'clock. So we've got about a 4-hour break, and then we'll do the for third place, and then the state championship between Glenbrook and Wheaton Warrenville South will be approximately right around 5:15, 5:30, depending on the length of the third place game. So keep it tuned with us, and we'll have the rest of the action for you today.
Yeah, and really quickly, a lot of other state championship action going on in the state today. We've got girls soccer going on right now. In Class 2A, the third place game, Arlington Heights or St. Viator is up 3-0 on University School out of Normal, and that is with 29 minutes left in the second half. So they're well on their way to a win in the third place game in that one. And then the championship game will be Wheaton St. Francis taking on Glenwood out of Chatham down in central Illinois. So it should be a good one. We've got a crew over there. They are recording that game both of those games right now.
Yep, and it'll be available later on this afternoon, or I should say later on this evening. If not this evening, tomorrow morning, it will be available. So for all you soccer fans out there, make sure you check out SportsTownChicago.com. It's gonna be exciting, that's for sure.
And then also state lacrosse going on.
Yep.
We've got people out there also. So action-packed day here in the Chicago area. A lot of high school sports going on, and we'll have all that up. We've got volleyball live. The rest of it will be taped, and it'll be up, like you said, by tomorrow morning. So a lot of action. Check it all out. And I think we'll just take a break right now. We'll be back just a little bit before 4 o'clock with our third place matchup. And again, that will be the Barrington Broncos taking on the Minooka Indians. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back in just a few hours right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey guys, it's Pete McMurray. Every time I'm out and about, people always ask, Pete, how do I become a DJ? How can I hang out at cool concerts, go backstage, and most importantly, be on the air? Well, I'm here to tell you about the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting trains you for a career in radio, TV, and web design, on air and behind the scenes. Classes meet 3 days or nights a week, and in less than a year, you'll be ready to start your career in broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting offers hands-on training, exciting internships, job placement assistance, and financial aid for those who qualify. They'll help get you into a career that you can love at their suburban campus in Lombard. They're enrolling now for upcoming classes, and seats are filling up quickly. To get started, go to beonair.com/rock. That's beonair.com/rock, or you can text ROCK to 33239. That's ROCK to 33239. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
SportsTownChicago.com is your place for NIHL high school club hockey. Every goal